Back to the charts of Big Boss Crypto, and today we will once again take a look at HBAR and an upcoming event together with the World Economic Forum at Davos regarding carbon nativeness, and also we'll dive deeper down into why the World Economic Forum believes in HBAR and why not only them, and why also the governing council companies believe in HBAR being the future and the number one crypto coin in the future, and why it also solves the blockchain trilemma. So without further ado, let's look at the charts. All right then, so on Hedera's official Twitter, we can see that they wrote that Hedera is ready to bring Web3 to the forefront of the conversation at Davos next year. And find them at the carbon negative Hedera House, joined by and featuring live demonstrations from governing council members, which is interesting, such as Avery Dennison, DLA Piper, ServiceNow, and SB Group. And this is very significant as HBAR aims to advertise themselves as the number one crypto when it comes to scalability, being the most decentralized, and being the most greenest of them all. I mean, just take a look at this picture right here, which is a great illustration of Hedera compared to other blockchains and also Visa themselves as what are per transaction emissions. As you can see here, Hedera is beating by a mile. I mean, even Visa at only 0.04 watt hours per TX compared to Visa, which is at 2.94. And then we've got other blockchain projects such as Cardano at 378, Ethereum 557, and Bitcoin at a whopping 3 million. So when it comes to environmentally friendly crypto coins and basically following the World Economic Forum's agenda with the Great Reset, I mean, Hedera is one of the top picks when it comes to this. Furthermore, as to why HBAR is the superior crypto project in the space and basically is the top pick for the big institutions, is if you look at something called the blockchain trilemma. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically on this chart right here, basically you have to offer one aspect for a blockchain. So, for example, if you have a scalable and decentralized blockchain, you might have to offer the security aspect. Or if you have a blockchain project that's secure and scalable, you might have to offer the decentralized part of it. However, HBAR, as HBAR is technically not really a blockchain, it's rather built on the Hashgraph technology. It circumvents this and basically keeps all of these three aspects. And it's easiest to show with this infographic right here that basically, as time progresses with each blockchain, it transacts one block at a time. Each transaction, as you see right here, block one, block two, block three, block four. But with the Hashgraph technology, it's all interconnected and it happens simultaneously. And as you can see right here, you can see different nodes interacting with each other. And basically, with the help of this technology, as it's called, it's much faster and scalable in that sense. So that's why HBAR is superior in that sense. And that's why all of these companies see the value of HBAR as well as being the future and tokenizing basically all aspects of our lives in the future. I mean, look at these companies. I mean, we have Google, Deutsche Telekom, Chainlink, also Boeing, Standard Bank. I mean, these are huge institutions and companies. LG also. I mean, and not only that, we also have 12 spots remaining on the governing council waiting to be filled by other big institutions and companies. So, I mean, if these companies trust in HBAR and see the long-term value of it with the Hashgraph technology, I mean, the possibilities are limitless and the potential is huge for HBAR. And looking on the future time horizon, it's basically impossible to not be bullish on HBAR. As you can see on this chart right here, this is basically a projected growth of tokenized assets from in between our level right now at 0.3 trillions of dollars up to at least 16 trillions of dollars, and the best case scenario is 68 trillions of dollars by 2030. And we are talking about tokenizing assets, so basically tokenizing real estate, physical assets, stock market. I mean, all kinds of aspects of our lives basically on the blockchain. And this is chart has been made together with the Boston Consulting Group, one of the best consulting firms in the world, and also the World Economic Forum as well. So these are pretty smart guys who have basically compiled this graph. And you have to look at the big picture horizon as well. This is what the big institutions, whales, and the elites, like the World Economic Forum, wants, especially as the CEO himself of BlackRock, Larry Fink, has said himself. And if you don't know who Larry Fink is and BlackRock, it's basically he's basically the CEO of the biggest asset holding firm in the world. So these guys are huge. And he said that quote, I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. Think about instantaneous settlements of bonds and stocks with no middleman. We're going to bring down fees even more dramatically. And I mean, looking at HBAR, this is exactly what they aim to solve. I think even the Lehman Bear, the CEO of HBAR, said himself that with the help of Hashgraph technology, they can help the stock market become much more efficient and basically not having to rely on middlemen. So it becomes more decentralized and fair for all. And with the projected growth of crypto, with the upcoming trillions of dollars pumping into the market, and also with HBAR being the most environmentally friendly coin, scalable coin, and decentralized coin, I mean, the bullish case for HBAR is huge, especially when we look at the governing council members as well, with all these big institutions. That's all for me. Thanks so much for your time. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or leave a dislike if you didn't. Please note that this is not financial or investment advice. It's only for educational and entertainment purposes only. As you can see right here, this is a fun and festive Christmas holiday picture right here with the CEO, Lehman Baird himself, and also Mans Harmon right here. This is Big Boss Crypto, the real of the real of crypto YouTubers. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Big Boss out.